Welcome to Kissimmee, Florida, where we round out day one in the NCCAA championships as the battle continues to get on the right side of pool play as Campbellsville University, fresh off a semifinal appearance in this championship a year ago, looks to start 1-0 as they take on Dallas Baptist. Hello, everyone, and welcome inside our broadcast booth here in beautiful Kissimmee, Florida, as we get set for the second of wave of matches here in the Division I championships. And after there was the top seed and Bethel setting the pace, it'll be one of these two teams trying to match and square their mark at 1-0. First, you look at the starting lineups. We'll start with Dallas Baptist, and you got to look no further than Abraham Garcia. He's led Dallas Baptist 6 goals and 3 assists last year, a team that averaged nearly a goal and a half a game and nearly 49% of their shots on goal. Abraham Garcia, who also scored in one of the exhibitions this year, will be the player to watch for Dallas Baptist. A slew of them on the other side for Campbellsville. They lost a tight 1-0 affair in that semifinal a year ago. A lot of the upperclassmen have a title on their mind this time as the Tigers come in looking to push over the edge, and they have some of the horses to do it. This is a team that scores in abundance, averaging over 5 goals a game, and Eduardo Fosteretti not part of that, as he needs to make more than 4 saves in each of his last 3, as he's the backup keeper. He's been really, really good, but it's Jeremy Campagnano who will be the starter. Campagnolo in goal for Campbellsville, as he will lead a stellar team there. As good as they are offensively, it might be the back end that has a lot of people's attention, as they haven't had to have many saves on that back end, but they're confident in them nonetheless, as they've only had to make 16 goals on 50 shot attempts, with 31 of those attempts going for goal. That's what the offensive side looks like, but their goalies have only faced 20 shot attempts, and only 9 of those have been on goal. The test is different here as the road starts for a national championship. As the sun begins to set, we welcome you aboard, and we're ready for some high-quality soccer here this evening. Glad you could join us for it as we get underway. It'll be Dallas Baptist. Red jerseys, white shorts, red socks. They start right to left. It'll be Campbellsville, the Tigers, in all white from left to right with navy numbers. We're waiting for our head referee to give us the whistle for the go-ahead. And we're off and running. As Dallas Baptist will get the first touch in. And possession loss comes to the back line, and they'll go from there. Looking to tabulate their first possession here. As sunlight fades, the first run sparks. As a battle for possession right in front of the Dallas Baptist bench will be the spot of our first foul. As Sebastiano Musu, the talented freshman, on ball now for the Tigers. Lost it momentarily. Now it's Dallas Baptist coming out with it. They send it back. Wallach on ball now. Sends far side. And there's Abraham Garcia. We mentioned it, but he's stripped of it, and back and forth sails out of play. It'll be a throw for Campbellsville. Campbellsville comes in as the 3 seed on both the men's and the women's side. Dallas Baptist, these men saw their women put on an offensive clinic in the first game of these championships as they netted 15 goals. So they're hoping some of that magic runs in to their game at the nightcap this evening. Launch flicked on, now battle for. Sent across, trying to fourth the run. Well done there by Nazer. Halting the Tigers' progress. And now Nazer will get the throw. Adam Preston leads the Tigers in his 18th season, compiling a 202, 119, and 19 record. He has had them successful for quite some time and a force to be reckoned with. Dallas Baptist, meanwhile, led by Chip Dutchick. As he's at the helm. For the Patriots. This one is flicked on and goes back to a goal kick. So Nipper in goal for Dallas Baptist. Hasn't been pushed yet. Alexander Nipper is then the aforementioned talented keeper that Campbellsville possesses, Campagnolo, with that spot here. Nice ball coming in. It's Heck. Tries to dance. Sent forward. Header denied. A nice play and goal by Nipper. As that had danger all over it. But he was able to afford it. Was the junior out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. They battle for it in the mid. And it's the Patriots that will push forward. Chip back far side. Now Patriots trying to matriculate a run here. Kept his footing and now a whistle. Give him a moment to compel himself now. Ready to go. Nazer setting things up for the set piece. All strikers forward for the Patriots. Sent in front of frame. Nicely defended. Cleared for the moment. To the top of the box, still loose. Now coming away, maybe on a counter of the Tigers. Can't quite get through. Nice play in McCullough. And all the way back through. And Nipper, who settles things down, at least for the time being. Wallach on far side as they push forward. Now sent on as the Tigers control possession here. Sent through the middle. Right back come the Patriots. Something we saw the ladies do a lot of, but now the counter. Looking for room, finds it. And Azer's going to have to do well here, and does. He avoids the corner. It's just a deep throw, but a deep throw nonetheless. As his boy who was over there, now they're going to send it. Calvin Heck will throw it in. They send the Tigers forward. Throw comes in front, flicked on, just wide. Now sent back in, not done yet. Nepper kept it away. Swing and a miss, couldn't quite clear. Threat not yet gone. Now it is and sent far side, and the Patriots go on a march of their own. McKimmon. Sent back. They'll evaluate from there. Got him right in the chest, and now they'll slow it down. Sent on. Long run, now it's on. And cleared out of play. Mark Boye wanted nothing to do with that. That's almost sent all the way to the field on the opposite complex. It was a strong run. And the pressure was on from Abraham Garcia, the senior. That is one of the leaders for this team. That was scouted well. Tigers knew the danger that possessed. Danger here, no one could get on the back end of it. A good ball put to the back post, nobody home. And it's a goal kick, and coaching staff for Dallas Baptist and Chip Dutchick said, save that ball for later. We're going to want another one just like that later on in the match. It's like Don headed immediately right back out of play. Tigers will just march a little further forward. They do that now and battle for possession. It's coveted here in the early moments, has gone back and forth. And it'll be a Tigers throw as they tried to find a way, did more to take it and run with it. Nip and tuck early on here on the NCCAA network, and remind you that the NCCAA network is provided and powered by SCORE International. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips. Pair your passion with the opportunity to share the gospel both internationally and domestically by joining SCORE on a short-term mission trip. Visit scoreintl.org/NCCAA to find out more. Talk about a way to make an impact, one that will be a memory for a lifetime, as these players took part in service projects leading up to this championship here in the Kissimmee area and looking to add to it. As Noah McKimmon is in on that one, and he poses quite a threat as a midfielder. Height advantage too, and often is first to get the head of the ball. As try to get position there, couldn't. Trying to cross it to the other side was Samito. No one was there, and battle for it as Tigers, though, come up with it. They push on. Looking for first real chance so far in this one. And it's out of play. Tigers looking to materialize just that. And before we go further, injury on the far side is having a good sign when other players also motioning for the athletic training staff and attend to one of their fellow Patriots. quite an entertaining matchup so far. The first 11 minutes in, back and forth, no real chance, but highly competitive, especially in the midfield. And a match that both these teams know could be big as far as trying to find their way to the semifinals. Certainly, game one, a long way to go before we get there. But you look the road forward for both of these clubs as Dallas Christian will take on Bethesda tomorrow as Bethesda kicks off their tournament. And Dallas Baptist takes on Erskine tomorrow, where Campbellsville will take on Erskine on Wednesday. But until then, this game is the utmost importance, trying to get on the positive side. It's tough sometimes because you think early in the tournament, pool play, marathon type style, but so important to get that first 3 points under your belt. And a tough sight to see early on, and this one is being helped off the pitch. Substitute coming. Alex Bustamante. Will check in. And we're still trying to figure out who the injured Patriot was over there as the ball's put back in play. Looks like Ethan Carbajal, the freshman defender. So they will tend to him. And a miss hit there by the Tigers will end the threat. When it goes out of bounds. No threat really pushed on that time. To Nipper, the keeper, as he sends commands forward now to try to win possession of the goal kick. Unable to do it. And quickly the press is on from Koichia. Now Dallas Baptist a chance of their own. Quickly thwarted away. No lengthy works just yet from either side. No long-term sequence where they've been able to threaten, at least not yet. Don't always take the long ones, though. Sometimes it can be a quick strike. But both keepers have been pretty at ease, at least to this point, and a whistle. They'll play advantage. They go on. Sliding challenge, couldn't get there. Now they'll reverse runs on here. Tigers might have something as it's a run for the ball, wanting the bump. There is none. They play on. At least not according to our referee. The run was made by Musu. Couldn't quite get to the end of it. Now Wallach tries to send it the right way for the Patriots. Moore pushes forward before it finds Musu again. And all the way back. To Campagnolo. Now pushing, sliding challenge, no good here. The shot is very good. And Calvin Samito, the junior, on the run, got an opportunity, got a little bit of daylight and strikes first. We alluded to it doesn't necessarily take a long, methodical push forward. The quick strike got him here, and now Dallas Baptist. The coach is talking things over on the sideline as Samito beat him to the spot that time and finished with the delivery. And it's 1-0. An impressive effort there is Knepper couldn't quite keep that in front of him. Not much he could have done. Transfer from Oral Roberts University. That a tough ask for any keeper. And the finish from Samito was certainly a quality one. Now, Patriots trying to answer. And a foul on the far side. So free kick, and now chance perhaps for Dallas Baptist to push forward. Looking for the early counter. And Campbellsville, team that scores a bunch. They averaged 5.5 nearly a year ago. Is this one sent on? Pressure here. Sent back out now. They're off to the races the other way. Now then, looks to push forward. Tigers coming again. Oscarson lost his footing, pushed forward. Nice defending there. A foul coming. It'll be against the Tigers, and the Patriots will be able to clear. Looked dangerous, though, for a moment. As Knepper calls out what he would like on the flick forward. As Patriots do get possession now, trying to get it forward and maintain it. Pressure's been on, though, from the Tigers as Leach tries to turn it around. Musu. Well, what a talented-looking freshman he is, and showcasing it early on. As Knepper again slides it out wide. Last 5 minutes or so, Tigers have really been on the push. But now the Patriots trying to formulate a counter, and the ball's too quick. Although a thumbs up from Abraham Garcia. He liked the idea. General sense of letting the midfielder know, don't be afraid to send that one again. Not the universal, my bad look. Oh, a turnover. Moore was there. Now can they find a delivery? McKinnon into the corner looking to find a way to get a cross in. Help on the way, but the Tigers go to clear. Chip now looking for a foul. They'll play on. And a little slow to get up that time. Right in front of you is, it's been a physical start. Goicoechea. Was the one a little slow to get up there. Perhaps another run coming. Can they get Garcia on the end of this one? It won't be Garcia. It'll be Lonnie. Lonnie now will wait for the cavalry to come forward. Pushes far side. Garcia was waiting. Couldn't quite get it to him, though. Wallach. Send top post. Nearly found the top corner. That wasn't far off from finding your highlight reels tomorrow morning, as that nearly was a dandy in the upper 90. Instead, there's a shot just off frame, and the Tigers able to clear, although it's hit out of play. That strike, though, did get some moves from the small crowd gathered here, as Lonnie nearly found the equalizer. Now they got to be charged on the defense. A couple really nice challenges there. Last one from Bustamante. Now on the counter, wanting to run. Attacked from behind, and the foul comes. And wanting more was McCullough. He's not going to get it. Now push forward. Looking to swing. They do. Skips right in front. Alfaro. Far side. What will materialize here? Swung back out wide. Cross in. Who can get to it? It's the keeper. First to it. Goal kick coming as a whistle inside the box. That's an example of the play that Adam Preston feels so good about. Campagnolo holding his ground in the box. It's not been often he's been tasked with coming up with a big play, as the defense has been so superb for Campbellsville so far. Dance through now. Dallas Baptist will try to push forward. Looking for help. Through ball. Knocked away. Trying to settle it now and comes out towards mid. They a little too much contact, and Campbellsville will get the free kick out of it. And they'll take their time and let their troops march forward. Delivery sent near side. Looking to settle it down, and the touch unable to do so by Heck. Sub comes on. As Kasuli checks in. Freshman from Arlington, Texas, eager to get his first action. He's going to be challenged here. As pooched over his head. On a play is Blaine Moore, the Patriot that'll get at least a brief rest. Chip forward. Toward the penalty area, could be dangerous as they're able to clear. Pressure was being applied by Oscarson, but the Patriots able to handle. Now a chance. McKimmon unable to get on the end of it, and Compleano. And here's Campagnolo, who has no problem. This is work near side, trying to time a run here. Played back middle. Chance coming. Oscarson. One hopper. Nepper's there. As Oscarson come up to the task. Nepper, pretty easy handle. And another sub coming for Dallas Baptist. Next stoppage. Work to do before then, though. As a couple new men will be on. Carlos Lara and Jaid Adesanya. Right now, just cheerleaders hoping maybe an equalizer comes before they get in. Battle for possession right at the top of the attacking third. Foul comes. Abraham Garcia. The one whistle. Free kick to come. And does out through the back. Nepper tracks it down. And we'll try to orchestrate the Patriot attack from back there. Players talk, move forward. Just a little too deep to allow McKinnon to get hand on it. Or head on it, I should say. Hand would have been no good. As Wallach is able to send it far side. Bustamante couldn't maintain possession. Tigers look to counter. Quickly chip back in toward the penalty area, and Tigers are there. Now, can they keep a run going here? Zamito already scored one. Looking to dance through traffic, unable to get another. Wanted a call, didn't get it. Patriots quickly going to storm the other way. Waiting to try to time the ball in. Bustamante, he does, and no one on the end of it. They'll settle in midfield this time. Nizer. Sent forward. 50-50 ball at the top of the attacking third. Challenge, and they say too much of one. Not enough ball as McKinnon, the guilty party. Free kick coming. Played on. Calvin Heck, and this drifts wide. Now Campbellsville wants to go quickly, and a foul. And always seems to go that way. Even the freshman trying to get him. Musu went to the ground. He committed the foul, was asking for the foul against Naser. Well, he got the foul, but it was against him. They learn early, don't they? Look at the swing back. Naser wants the reversal. It comes that way. Moving back with it. Naser looks for the delivery. McKinnon trying to get to the other side of it. Kasuli dances there. Looking to turn, and not enough bend. And subs come on. Wallach trying to turn it in, but didn't have enough bend on it to get it on frame, and the subs come in now. Giant at Asanya will come in, and McKenna checks out. McCullough also out. Four in the back for Dallas Baptist, waiting. And now Naser stepping forward to push forward. Really into the ball game. Immediately getting a touch was Adesanya. Carlos Lara was also in, and now a whistle. Too much there. And now the Patriots look to orchestrate a set piece here on the verge of the attacking third. Campagnolo, the keeper, shouting where he wants his defenseman. As the Patriots get ready for a strike, it's Naser and Wallach both standing near it. It appears now Wallach shifts down. It'll be Naser who will hit the initial touch on the set piece. Wall set right by the penalty area as they try to find the equalizer here. Naser evaluates. Sends it on goal, denied. Campagnolo sent it aside, but it will be good enough for a corner. And the threat not gone. If you're Campbellsville. A sub in the balance. Contegno will be next to check in. Corner coming. Looking front of frame, flicked on. It goes across the zone. And another corner coming. Nazer will go to hit this one. You got to be cognizant here with as many pushed up as they have. Now a couple more drift back. If it's cleared quickly, perhaps the counter be on. Far side, far post, good ball. Nothing there, and a goal kick. Nearly found the head, though. Of Adesanya. We nearly presented a first real challenge on goal for Campagnano. Campagnolo, though, will send forward. And out of the sideline. Here comes a counter. Dangerous chance lurking here for Campbellsville. Sent forward. Now wide. Couldn't keep it in play. Oh, yes, they could. Tight roping down the sideline. Challenge on. And scooped up by Nepper. Oh, that looked dangerous for a moment. Send near side. Nazer sends forward. Adesanya is there. Looks to turn. What a physical matchup there, bumping both ways, and it'll go Adesanya's way. Free kick coming, and another chance, or it's just a throw. But a chance to perhaps set something up here. Flicked on. Nazer. Back to him, front of goal. Sent aside. At least for now. Chip back in, not cleared yet. Lara kept it in play. But now Campbellsville able to get possession and work to push the opposite way. As again they go down the far boundary. Looking to work inside. On balance, but the defense there. Well positioned that time. And a timely play as we want under 15 to go in the first half. Set near side. Nazer meets it at midfield. Looks to send another ball forward. This is a good one. And sent out quickly. Adesanya applauds the effort of Nazer, giving him another opportunity as it'll be a throw in the attacking third to come. Bruno Correa will swap in. Still long wait for Contigno. Waiting in. He's been there several minutes, hoping for an opportunity. Hadn't had the whistle for the sub yet. Nazer. Here's a laser. Asanya. Oh, this dangerous here. Looking for the finish. Cross and just wide. Oh, a good look there. And Abraham Garcia, the one they wanted on the end of it, and he got on the end. Couldn't quite find its mark. Subs come on now. As Contegno gets in the ball game. After that lengthy wait, as does Correa for the Patriots. Far less length of a wait. And Garcia comes inside, upset that he didn't cash that one in. He knew that was their best look of the game, and he couldn't quite sneak it inside the post. Tight angle for sure as more substitutions come on. As Bailey Greenless will check in. Pedro Ramos will get a breather. Ochia also gets a breather. There's Gochia. Near side. Good battle there. Nazar wants the quick throw. Adesanya trying to get on the end of it. Correa, who is just inserted in the game, active as he's got it far side, looking to get a cross in. Cross hit. And on the end is the defenseman. Well positioned there. Connor Grant. Right time, right place yet again in the middle of that defense. And he made the most of it. Chip back now, a quick dance sent in again. Battle looking to back his way down. Adesanya looking for a crosser, finds one. And an easy handle. As Campagnolo had plenty of time and calmly reels it in, flips it ahead to his teammate Boye. And kick nearly a problem. Oh, he got there. And now, again, the defense of the Tigers being pressured. And a careless pass there, and Wallach trying to make him pay, and now it's sent back out. Not enough for a counter, though, as Nazar's on it for Dallas Baptist. Swings far side. Settle down there. Kethavong. Then back forward, Leach. Nazar wanted it near side, didn't get it. Calling for it yet again, wants to slide forward. They do. Correa. Crosser in. Good defense there. Adesanya. Backed in. He wanted to hold in the box. Didn't get it. Fires wide. And subs coming. Another chance. As they've had a couple of them. Noah Reed. We'll check in. Wallach. Last near miss. As Emmanuel Lonnie. We get a breather. Under 10 to go in the half. And the nightcap has been a good one. 1-0 so far. Not a very good goal kick from Campagnolo. And is one of two games going on right now. Grace Christian a 1-0 lead over Central Christian as they play the final 5 minutes of their opening half. Nazar turns it around, and a foul coming here. They're going to play on. They waited to see if advantage was played. There was none, and they'll bring it for a free kick. And ironically, it was Dallas Baptist kept going. He said, hey, I get a chance with the ball in the 18. I'm going to take advantage of it. Say play to the whistle, or in that case, they were playing through the whistle. Trying to make an impact. As is, it'll come back to Boye. Oh, flick-on's a good one. Chance here. Oh, maybe one extra touch. Cut down the angle. Musu had perhaps one too many touches. Narrowed his angle and hammered the side of the net. And Garcia, perhaps the most animated on the bench, as he's now standing up now, eager to get back in. Knowing a second goal, how big that could be. The chances on here, though, and nice job tactically by the back line to step forward, which would have drawn the offsides and let it harmlessly get to Nepper. Oh, sent forward. Good work on the far side. Looking for another touch and go. They couldn't. There, Adesanya. Battled, turned. Dallas Baptist still's got it. Sent back. Lara sends in. Nazer now. He can tee one up from there. Plays middle, no one there. Oh, nice piece of work. Lara gotten to it. Prevented the counter. And Adesanya battling for position. Called for the foul. And quickly the other way. Not really a good free kick. Nazer got there. Good challenge, though. Now the counter may be on. They'll hold for just a moment. Will Tarita. And the shot pulled well wide. Tarita got it to Oscarson, and Oscarson eager from long range pulled it well wide. Never really a threat to Nipper as he watched it sail past the end line. Knowing a goal kick is forthcoming. One 0. Lone goal from Calvin Samito. Came about 15 minutes in, nothing since. But it's been the team trailing in the Patriots that's had most of the opportunities since then. His dance down the line. Boy, nice turn there. Kept it alive. Adesanya. Back to Nazer. Nazer tries to send it back forward again. Met by a collision course of Musu and Oscarson. Musu now. Weaves one. Dangerous opportunity here. Trying to turn it around. And he's held. And a PK's coming. He tried to turn and fire. Wasn't able to do so. And it was too much contact to not call it. So PK coming. Musu to take. Nepper awaits. As everyone waits on the top of the penalty line for the rebound. Referee steps in, makes sure everything in order. Clock at 4:42. The first half. Musu. Deals, scores. Faked right, went back left. And Musu's celebrating right into your living room as the freshman's on the score sheet, and that's a big one. It's now 2-0. After the Patriots have had chance after chance to find the equalizer and a couple near misses, now all of a sudden find themselves down 2-0, and Garcia on a bench urging, saying, hey, keep pushing. Making the argument that perhaps if they keep pushing, they're going to find one. That maybe they're fatigued. They got another quick strike there. None of them really lengthy marches forward or attacks. Quick spurts have done the trick. The penalty warranted that timeout, and Sanya now looking for a quick answer. Leaves it. Correa, top of the box, stays there. Sent back, and now it's a long run just to keep it from being a corner. Did he get there? I don't know. Seems like a throw's coming. It is. Well, zip top of the box, throw forward. Not much there, though. Now, man on this. Dangerous for a moment. A nice run, trying to put the pressure on by Tarita. An important 3:30. If you're the Patriots here, you'd love to find the equalizer, but you certainly can't afford to go down a third. Now one of those more methodical approaches offensively. Musu again nearly struck. This one wide. Nepper with the left foot nearly saw another one slip past from Musu. And I think he's just a freshman. The talent that 9 and White has showcased already here in his first NCCAA championship. And a chance to make his mark here and perhaps beyond. Has already made a mark here. Correa couldn't get a touchdown on a deep pass. Musu now tries to work Nazer. Trying to keep the pressure on are the Patriots. So far they do. Unable to keep it in though, and then sent all the way back. Nepper looking for the reversal. And tactfully they'll try to march on the far side. We've had a lot of good possessions now. Perhaps a good ball here could create a chance. Correa waits, dances, looks for his moment, and knocked out of the zone. Blocked aside. Another fine defensive moment. And Campbellsville, they came in confident of their back line and keeper, and so far that's held steady. The back line certainly has been tested in the opening 44 minutes now, as we're just over 60 seconds remaining until halftime. And a reminder, at halftime, we'll recap stats from the opening 45 minutes, get you a score update on what's heading in the other action tonight, and recap what already happened as Bethel took on Dallas Christian. But is there time for a late strike here in half number one? Either would be big. If either side was able to find it. And 22 seconds to march on. Nepper to Nazer for 15 seconds. They want to make their move. 7 seconds to go, and Nazer will set it, hoping magic's on the end of it. There is none. That'll lead us to the end of half number one. So a couple of quick strike goals. The first one came at the hands of Samito. The second, quick strike led to the PK. The freshman Musu knew what to do from there, and it's a 2-0 lead at the end of the first half here in Kissimmee, Florida. Game one for both these teams in pool play. We'll break down the first half and recap other action from the D1 men's side today. All coming up on the halftime report after these messages.
One-week mission trip changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. For the past 35 years, SCORE International has been mobilizing others to go and make disciples of all nations. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips that partner with a long-term sustainable ministry. We organize and lead trips that allow you to use your gifts and abilities for kingdom work. Contact us today to impact a life.
The NCCAA mission states, "We serve members by setting association standards, developing communications resources, providing regional and national competition, and partnering in outreach to our communities and the world." Bylaws, eligibility, statistics, and championships are all part of being an athletic association. Our services help propel intercollegiate athletics on and off campus. We intentionally place our student athletes and coaches in Christian service projects during championship events to answer the question, what would Christ do in these communities?
Our world's been rocked by fear and economic uncertainty, but Columbia International University is praying for you. We invite you to invest in yourself by enrolling in our #1 rated online programs. We promise you an affordable, high-quality education and a place of peace. Enroll today.
The NCCAA mission states, "We are committed to equipping student athletes and coaches to make a positive impact for Christ." Equipping student athletes and coaches involves the creation and distribution of tools and resources needed for a particular purpose. We promote outreach and ministry for the enhancement of athletic competition with a Christian perspective. One tool is Game Plan for Life, a character initiative to promote the biblical characteristics of love, integrity, faith, and excellence. Equipping student athletes with a game plan will remain with them throughout their entire lives.
Campbellsville helped me to get a job, get my master's, to prepare myself for the world.
It offers students a tremendous amount of opportunity to get real-world experience.
We see Christian students, non-Christian students. We see people from every walk of life.
It's such a good place to be.
It kind of reminds me of home. Your teachers actually look out for you here. You feel invited as soon as you walk in.
You're not going to find any better place to help students achieve what they want.
The NCCAA mission states, "We are an association of Christ-centered collegiate institutions whose mission is to use athletic competition as an integral component of education, evangelism, and encouragement." The impact of the NCCAA has been felt for 50 years throughout the country and around the world. Encouraging mission trips is at the heart of this impact. We know short-term missions impacts everyone involved and changes the trajectory of lives. Sometimes it can affect the missionary as much or more than those being served. Our Sports Ministry Fund has supported more than 5,000 individuals via domestic and international missions. We exist not only to crown national champions, but to share the love of Christ wherever it is needed.
A one-week mission trip changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. For the past 35 years, SCORE International has been mobilizing others to go and make disciples of all nations. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips that partner with a long-term sustainable ministry. We organize and lead trips that allow you to use your gifts and abilities for kingdom work. Contact us today to impact a life.
Preparations for the second half have come to a close, and both Dallas Baptist and Campbellsville look to take on the task ahead. And what an entertaining first half. As you look at the stats from half number one, 7 to 5 shots, but it's been shots on goal where Dallas Baptist has been tested much more in that department. A couple real near misses for the Patriots. Otherwise, we could be talking about a near 2-2 game. A couple quick strikes, the PK, the latest of which from the freshman Sebastiano Musu, who's been really good in the opening 45 minutes for Campbellsville. As we check on action going elsewhere, the other nightcap between second seed Grace College and Central Christian, the 8th seed. It's a 1-1 game as they've played nearly 5 minutes in the second half. Earlier today, it was the top-seeded Bethel all over Dallas Christian by a tally of 13-0. That's how these D1 championships started earlier today. How will they conclude on day one? Could be in for a good finish here. As Garcia back in, and he was frustrated as any at the chance he nearly missed. It was the last real good look from the Patriots, and then was on the bench as he saw the PK from Musu tabulate the second goal for the Tigers. We see the sense of urgency ramp up a bit here. Looks near side, long run there. And looking for the throw. It will be a Tiger throw. Deep into the attacking third, looking to add to the 2-0 advantage. Zahalka was going to throw it. Now duty switched over to Heck. They push everybody into the penalty area. Away it comes. Dancing around, out of play. Tigers want a corner. They're not going to get it. It'll be a goal kick. As Nepper will send it forward. Tigers are able to get their head on it first. But who ends up with possession out of it? Send far side. Tigers send another one in. Nepper quickly slides and smothers to thwart a potential opportunity. Interesting to see if the Patriots are able to put that initial goal on the board, the pressure that would then come with the Tigers up 2-0. Get a sense you play with a little more freedom, but just a 1-goal advantage, it's a different mindset. And we sort of saw that in this contest already when it was 1-0, as it was Dallas Baptist in that span with the majority of the opportunities. Quick flashes here and there, but Campbellsville seemed intent to try to protect that lead. Will they get that way again? Should it become a 1-goal game? But they have their mind on making it 3. Set in top of the penalty area. A chance here. A nice piece of defense. And then the clear. It was nice work on the back end, as it was Leach who kept it out of harm's way. Well, they'll try to re-trigger. Early on in this half, it's been the Tigers with the chances. Garcia sends toward the corner, just a tad too far. Goal kick coming. Patriots having a little trouble trying to clear. And now they'll have to send extra men back to try to turn aside another potential threat on goal here. Throw coming from the attacking third. Winding up. Firing toward the near post. Now on the ground. No one can get on the end of it to start the counter. Instead, the chip back in. Nice challenge from behind by Asanya, preventing that one from really being dangerous. It's dangerous now, though, in the penalty box, and a whistle. It'll come back out. And a brief breath of fresh air for the Patriots. Now, trying to put the pressure on the other foot. Garcia wants it on a run. They go the other way. Still, though, a chance. Looking for Garcia here. Just too far for the one-timer. Garcia chips it back in. Threat turned aside. At least for the moment. That ball just a little less on it. Garcia can probably take it and fire. Instead, he had to try another cross, and no one got on the end of it. Garcia here. He's got to run here. Tries to chip forward, wins the corner. And Garcia pushing his team in the sense of urgency, trying to capitalize on this opportunity right here and trying to create multiple ones, and has done so. Carlos Lara will take the corner. Adesanya trying to make sure he's in position. Ball sent forward. Loose in the box for a moment. And it'll go to the opposite corner. And Nazer will go to take that one. And now the Patriots figuring out how they want to formulate this one. Leach. Loney. All in there. No real threat on frame, though. Comes all the way back out. Bustamante quickly trying to get it back in. Does so. That looked dangerous for a moment. But it found a Campbellsville Tiger. And they're able to send it aside. A nice piece of footwork there. They wanted the foul, no call. Now he's got to try to run him down. Dangerous look there. Steps in the foot. Thwarts off the challenge, at least for the moment. And here we'll get a whistle. As the foul is committed. And Nazer will try to send it out of Adesanya. Trying to keep possession, unable to do so. Adesanya here has room, though. Garcia's in the middle waiting. Adesanya just wide. And coaching staff of the Patriots led by Dutchik urging more men to have gotten in the box on that opportunity. Garcia was the only one there. He was almost weak side. If he had gotten there, he might have been able to send the shot that was just wide home. Oscarson sends out wide for his battery mate, Musu. Hounded by two Patriots, wiggles his way out of it, but lost possession in the meantime. Now sent forward, and Adesanya. Oh, a couple players slide and collide there, and that a dangerous challenge. And a card's going to come with it. It's a yellow card for Adesanya. And we're glad you're joining us here on the NCCAA network, which is powered by SCORE International. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips. Pair your passion with the opportunity to share the gospel both internationally and domestically by joining SCORE on a short-term mission trip. Visit scoreintl.org/NCCAA to find out more. As whistled in on the free kick, and now Adesanya have to be a bit mindful of the booking, as another would put his team a man down. They cannot afford that. See if he plays with the same aggression he has been. Puts in a cross here, well wide. It was blocked up front, so he does a nice job winning the corner. Nazer will send it in. Last couple set pieces on the corner haven't looked that dangerous. And sometimes it just takes one. They haven't been shy of opportunities. This here, another. Sent toward the face of goal, sent right back out. Nazer trying to run it back down. And quickly drops it in play. Unable to be corralled, though. Garcia trying to dance to the front of it. Weaving through traffic. He wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Multiple Patriots calling for it. The referee kept the whistle in his pocket. Flicked onto the side. Now a chance, perhaps, Solani to get across in. They want a call. There is none. And the Dallas Baptist bench irate, thinking that perhaps they had a chance there, if not a PK. And that was really close to the penalty area. And boy, you can understand the plea on the sideline, because you get the PK, a golden opportunity to cut it to one. As Duchik thought for certain that warranted a whistle. At the very least, it would have been a set piece deep in the attacking third. As is. And play was on. Lara will check out. Back in is Wallach. He was all over the pitch in the first half. An opportunity creator. As he'll try to create some when given the opportunity here in this half. As he'll see his first action, his team down 2-0, and after the Tigers, really the first 5 to 10 minutes or so of the half, played in their end of the attacking third. Lately, it's been the Patriots living on this end, but can they materialize a chance out of it? The answer, at least to this point, has been no. Works far side, now chipped forward. Chance there to get on the end of it. Flag was up offside. That'll bring it all the way back for another potential opportunity. Sent forward and now wide. Now chip back, a turnover. Doesn't come to pass on the defensive side of things, but was certainly a threat and stalled the attack forward. As we approach a half hour to go, Dallas Baptist still finding themselves trailing by 2 goals. Now off the turnover. Perhaps danger lurks here. The Tigers pushing forward for the first time in a few minutes. cross. No, he was looking on frame, missed wide. Sub coming. As Noah McConnett will check back in. Adesanya will swap out. He's had a couple of really good looks. Been on the wrong end of a booking as well, and you can see as he's come to the sideline, he's played his heart out. But hasn't quite found the magical touch on a couple of the chances that he's wanted, but still a long way to go. He may yet have his opportunity, as we're a long way from done. Grace College, meanwhile, on field across the complex, has regained a 2-1 lead. Trying to make it 3-0, and too much pushing and shoving for the referee there. Brought the whistle. Far side, Garcia asking for it near side. They couldn't get a foot on it to send it that way. Now the counter on. Push coming here. Good through ball. It's dangerous. Fire, scores! And that potentially a lethal blow delivered by Sergio Torita. That makes it 3-0, and it was a firecracker across the face of goal. A monster through ball. As you see the excellent pass there, and Torita the room to do the rest. And with that much space, a really tough ask for Nipper to try to keep that one in front. Boy, the pace on that finish as well. And now it is 3-0. And looking down the side of the Patriot bench, a realization setting in that the hill just got a lot steeper to try to win their opener here in this NCCAA tournament. And on the opposite side, you could sense from Campbellsville the importance of that goal and the breathing room it provided. 3-0 feels very, very different than 2-0. And a whistle, it'll be a Patriot push. As they'll march on. Need an equalizer, need it quickly. They'll have a chance on a set piece with a free kick in the attacking third. Can they create some magic with it? That's set far side, and the opportunity awaits. Striking it, Kasuli. And Azer slides in, dangerous ball there. Flicked high, it's still in play for now, and long way to go. But Campagnolo able to track it in and thwart the threat. Said coming in, they felt really good about both their keepers. Campagnolo has been really good, as is that back line. Campagnolo coming in hasn't faced that many shots. That's how good Campbellsville has been at times. Oh, and just the turf monster gets him on the far side. Now it's a full-out battle for the ball, and feet are tangled, and separation enforced from the referee. Looking at the quick glance, as neither of these teams are doing it yet, but the broadcast booth we can certainly afford to take a quick look forward. Campbellsville will take on Erskine that tomorrow, or Wednesday rather, A 5 o'clock kick. Dallas Baptist will take on that same Erskine team tomorrow as well. They send back, and it's a errant ball, and now the pressure comes right back on. Near side, met by Zahalka, who sends it back in. Good challenge there to win the ball back for the Patriots. Zahalka. Again, try to set it out where nothing was there. And they'll look to set up a set piece here. And the attacking third looking perhaps for number 4. Gutierrez to strike it. Looking backside, and it goes through with no one really getting on the end of it. Goal kick coming. Down 3, time really becoming of the essence if you're the Patriots. Not undoable, though. Just need to find a couple of these chances that they've had numbers of, just haven't been able to get on the end of. At least not to this point. Got to get possession first. And right now it's Campbellsville making that tough to do. Chip forward. Tigers on the run again. More men sent forward. And the chance growing more dangerous, and a nice play. An all-out effort. As Bustamante send it out, it'll send in a corner and goal scorer in Samito from earlier in the evening. That was the one that got him on the board first in the opening half. Corner set to come in. It does. Oh, the head got to it. An exceptional ball in. And it found the crossbar. And that could have certainly been the dagger, but as is, the breath remains for the Patriots. Garcia now wants to be on the end of a counter. It's coming his way. Can he settle it down? He does. Looks to chip in. Does. Looking more dangerous yet. Through ball. No. And cleared out of the box, at least for now. Well, the Patriots put the pressure on, and again it started with Garcia, and that's where a lot of their pressures have started. And when you look at 22 in red, that's an opportunity waiting to happen for an offense. Has created some, just haven't cashed in on them yet. They're going to need to do it 3 times in the last 23 minutes to draw even. Gutierrez. Far side, out of bounds. Throw coming, it'll stay with the Tigers. Throws it in quickly. Wants to get his man on the run down the far sideline, and now Nazer getting set to check back in. As he watches, hoping his team comes up with a stand. And at least for now they do, with a clearance. It'll be a Campbellsville throw. We do far side. Oh, push from behind. And that a whistle will go actually against Campbellsville, even though he hit the deck. So, Patriots get the free kick, try to march forward. As they weave through traffic. Oh, flick on. No one can get to it, though. It was nicely done by McCunnan. Looks to turn. Now the Tigers push forward. Slide in the middle. Now a turnover. Nasi couldn't keep it forward. Shot on goal just wide. One from distance. Just skirts danger. And danger averted, at least for now, although the alarm bell's starting to go off a little bit louder, trailing 3-0. And they know they need to at least find one and find it soon to put the pressure on. Swings back. That's a turnover. And all the way back. Played forward. Garcia trying to get the end of this one. Unable to do so. And the whistle comes here. As Patriots trying to say they had the ball. But while we await the Tigers to take the free kick, we'll remind you Central Christian College of the Bible is now offering the Master of Arts in Ministry Leadership at its Missouri and Kentucky campuses. This very affordable and distinctive program combines online career coaching and an on-campus course to enhance personal leadership skills and lead congregations towards health. Now's the time to advance your ministry. Find out more at ccb.edu. As the throw comes, 20 minutes remain. The score remains 3-0. This Campbellsville team, who knows what a deep run in this tournament is, and the stadium that lurks in the distance, they want to get back there. They know a win tonight goes a long way in taking a spill. And sub comes on. As Noah Reed will slide in, and swapping out is McConnell. Goal kick on the way. Looks to settle it down. Now does. Works Garcia, opposite side. Oh, misplay there. That could prove costly. Another dangerous run. Good challenge to slow it down, at least momentarily. Savini made a dangerous run there, weaving through defenders before a challenge slowed it down, at least for the moment. The threat not gone. But it was a good job getting back defensively, and Bastamonte is best to keep it alive. Corner on its way, and a nice snare. Now can it catapult the counter? He wanted to get rid of it, now does. Nasi. Lost the handle of it. Nice job getting back from Campbellsville. Here they'll go again. Looking for another well-timed run. Edge looked to send it in. Defended Wallach. And Wallach, who had a lot of good runs and space to make them in half number one, has been tamed a little bit in this time here in half number two. Still time, though. Nazer comes to the top of the box looking for an opportunity and stripped of possession on the far side was McCullough. Long run back, Correa to go get it. Approaching 15 to go. McCullough. Back to Correa. Garcia hoping to get a chance on a ball that comes forward. Comes to the opposite side, and off the head it'll be a goal kick. And more precious moments will slide off the time. Reminder that at the conclusion of the game, we will have the score of the game. And so far, a trio of pretty good finishes to choose from. And if you missed any of them and you see the score at 3-0 and want to see one of the finishes that helped get us there, you want to stay tuned for that after the final whistle. Oh, this could be a dangerous run. Wallach sends the cross in. It's a good one. Flicked wide, and it will be a corner. See if Nazer will go to take it. He won't this time. Instead, it's Kasuli who sends it on towards the near post. In the air on the front end of the penalty area. Garcia goes to that side trying to get it. And another goal kick. And you see, especially from the likes of Garcia, the urgency that picks up every time it gets in the attacking third. He wants to be a part of the action, and his pedigree, rightfully so, he's been a big part of it. As the leader of goals for Dallas Baptist. This one flicked on. Oh, this could be a dangerous counter now. Oh, a timely challenge keeps it in play, and this one well wide. And now a little slow to get up on the wrong end of that challenge. Was a leader. Goito Checha. Goito Checha. Back to his feet. Good to see he's all right. And now the free kick will go the way of the Patriots. Still time, 14 minutes. Remain trying to push something forward. Cathavon trying to do just that. Ball sent out of play. Still time remain. Ball quickly thrown in. Sent forward. And tracked down, and now feet got tangled again. A whistle will go to a Campbellsville kick. As now there he goes again. Goyecha trying to get on the end of one. And sailed wide. Goal kick coming. Epper almost look at some of the back line saying, I needed more help there. But at least on this occasion, they get away with it. Now then a chance. It gets to Garcia here. Needing lightning as the bottle as time's of the essence. As they dance with it, top of the penalty area. Nazer quickly coming up and making the play. Campagnolo smothers it and squashes the opportunity. As we're under 12 and a half minutes remaining, still a 3-0 Campbellsville lead. Their women also won today, looking to go 2-0. Challenge from behind, and finally the foul comes. And wanting to retie the shoe as Bustamante, but time of the essence. They had to slide back so they could put it in play. The referee said they're welcome to. Chip forward. Oh, it was a good ball in. Defended well. It was sent in toward Reed, who couldn't quite find the end of it. But it was a really good ball in. And the kind that they'll need many of in the last 11 minutes. Garcia, near side, looking to create a cross. Maybe an opportunity in his own right. Dangerous ball into the box. Nothing comes of it. Played back as we approach the 10-minute mark. Campagnolo sends it the opposite direction as he tries to finish off a shutout on the score sheet. And barring something drastic, Campbellsville, their men and women, will advance to 1-0 in pool play. Their women earlier defeated Bob Jones in a 2-1 contest. Here, the men lead 3-0. Dallas Baptist, their women, also came away with a big win. 15-0 to be exact. And it is Grace College who now leads 4-1 as they've stretched it out a bit against Central Christian. Remember that game early in the second half was level at 1. Since then, it's been 3 unanswered. It is 3-0 here. And another corner coming from the Tigers. As Greenlees just came in, we'll get a chance to take it. And Benison will check in. For the Patriots. Ball sent in. Nice defensive work there as Lonnie got on the end of it and got it out of the zone. Now looking to push forward. They got to do so in a hurry. And Campbellsville has done a nice job On their runs down there, they made them dangerous enough to where the Patriots haven't been able to commit too many forward, because they certainly can't afford another one in the back of their own net. They got to put one in on their end of the score sheet. And a corner coming. Garcia sprints there. He wants to take it right away. Numbers press forward. Garcia wanted to take it now. Thought better of it. As it comes and flicked on. No real threat there. The threat might come on the counter, though. Now numbers forward for the Tigers. Oh, a nice piece of defending. Perhaps the last line of defense before Nepper was going to face another shot. Now a long run. Campagnolo turns it aside, but it was a Lone Ranger run, if you will, from Noah Reed. An impressive one at that. Might be one here from Garcia. Looking to turn the corner. Got it in front. Corner coming. And really, it was a situation where he could have maybe let that go, but too dangerous. No one was really there in position. Should it have gotten through? As is, it's a corner opportunity. Ball sent in. Flicked out, top of the box. Nazer keeps it in. And frustration mounting on the sideline of the Patriots. Garcia swapped out. And you just can see that they know they've had their chances despite being down 3-0. It felt like they could play with this club from Campbellsville, but it's been Campbellsville winning all the big moments and capitalizing on opportunities. Speaking of opportunity, Bustamante trying to create one and a slight mishit. No problem for Campagnolo there. Under 6 to play. As the Tigers at times may have thought that the pressure was on, but they have held steady throughout. 5 shots on goal, 3 of them have found the back of the net. The PK is Musu capitalized, and that was a big part of it there. 5 minutes remain. And looking for a spark at least to lead them to tomorrow. Samido and Musu. And Tarita added the third off the bench here in the second half. That's going to look like that'll be the difference. One that really seemed to put this one out of reach. And you saw it at 2-0. The Patriots thought they had real life, but after that third goal, it hasn't been the same life or energy. That's a credit to Campbellsville, who's been up to the task all night long. Where the big moments have arisen, the Tigers have rose higher to the occasion. It's going to be a solid 1-0 start in pool play. And they will certainly have the fate of getting to the semifinal squarely in their hands. play on Wednesday. Perhaps may make it even bigger. You get a day to rest after hotly contested physical game. I have tomorrow to recover and try to earn a trip back to the semis. But this was step one. And it looks like Campbellsville is going to create and complete that step as a nice play and goal as Nepper kept the opportunity from going awry for the Patriots. And now an injury as the athletic training staff come tend to the injured Patriot. And he's pops up on his own power. And we'll shake it off as that was Reed. We'll come to the sideline. And McConnett will check back in. It's good to see Reed jog off on his own power. Now McConnett will try to provide a difference. But the turnover sends it back into the attacking third for Campbellsville. Chance mounting as they wait for a moment to send it in. Now it's cleared. Sent down the far sideline. Chance materializing. And McConnett is going to win the throw-in. Trying to gather momentum at the very least here, even if they're not able to climb all the way back, which that would be a long shot in the slightest as you're under 2 to play. And chip back in toward the attacking zone. The Patriots now comes all the way out. It'll be a throw. Pushing to take it quickly. Garrido does just that as we wind under 90 seconds. Cross in, a dangerous one at that. And it's sent wide. Goal kick coming. Well, more substitutions. This time for Campbellsville. As Contengo slides back in. Samito will swap out. He got the scoring started. And it certainly didn't look like shortly after his goal to open the scoring that would be enough. But the back line and Campagnolo has been plenty. Cross in here. Finds its way out and through the opposite end, and it'll be a Campbellsville throw. Under 60 seconds to go, and we're just a little more than that from the score of the game. As we wind the final seconds, so it'll be a 1-0 start for the Campbellsville Tigers, matching what their ladies did earlier today, as Campbellsville, the 3 seed, will now look ahead to Erskine on Wednesday. Erskine, meanwhile, in action tomorrow against Dallas Baptist. They'll try to beat Erskine tomorrow, as it's chipped in front, nothing there. Then they'll need Erskine to win on Wednesday. That's the path for Dallas Baptist as they fall here, but for the Tigers, it's all out in front of them as they win 3-0, and now a win from a return trip to the semifinals against Erskine on Wednesday. They will know what they have to do or what they can afford. The situation will play out much more in their side of things by the time they take the pitch again. But before they do, at the conclusion of this one, let's flash you to the score of the game. We'll go back to the first half where Calvin Samito, look at him operate through space, and once he got close, he knew what to do with it. The finishing touch found the back of the net, and that surprisingly would end up being enough. They added 2 more. Musu on the PK, and then Torita for good measure, the 3rd goal of the night. But our score of the game belongs to Calvin Samidu, who weaved his way right to the front of the net and then cashed in. So that'll do it for us, and another special thanks for your tuning in tonight. But I'm Kyle Rush saying so long from Austin-Tindall Sports Complex in Kissimmee, Florida, where once again it is Campbellsville who wins it 3-0, as that goal scored early on proved to be enough, but they added 2 more. 3-0 the final, and to watch this entire game on demand as well as games from other NCCAA national championships, you can visit the NCCAA.org/network or download the NCCAA Network app on your TV or streaming device. Thanks for watching the NCCAA Network, and we'll be back with you starting tomorrow at high noon.